For the typical small-medium business, one of the most difficult challenges they face is just getting things done. And that's simply because execution is hard. The whirlwind of the everyday gets in the way of making things happen. And I'm not talking about the regular stuff, all the standard operational things that happen because they need to happen, sales and operations and customer support. That's the urgent things. I'm talking about execution of the bigger picture, strategic stuff, the important things in your business. And so the topic today relates to getting stuff done through the use of sprints. Without a doubt, the most effective method of ensuring execution of important strategic projects is through a regime of project sprints. Because if general business is a marathon, sprints are a way of breaking through the monotonous nature of what happens every day and then getting focused on strategy execution. Now, I've seen plenty of different kinds of sprints over the past few years. The quarterly sprint or 90-day sprint, 5-week sprint, 100-day sprint, rollover sprint. There's specific methodologies such as Agile and Scrum and a bunch of other ways of doing things. And while there's no definitive answer as to which method is best for your business, there are some core requirements in order to get maximum execution. So first up, you need the goal. So why are you running this race? What are you trying to achieve? What's the desired outcome? And then next you need the finish line. The whole purpose of having a sprint is for there to be a defined finish to the project, a finish line to celebrate. So what does success look like? What defines complete? And then when? And then you need milestones. So your progress markers. Think of them as the 10-metre markers in a 100-metre sprint. They define and map out your progress on the way to the finish line. And then finally, you need a project owner. So who is going to carry the can, to take ownership of the project? So you can have more than one person on the project team, but you can't have more than one owner. Someone must take ultimate responsibility to ensure the project is completed. So if you set your projects for the quarter or the month or 100 days or whatever the case may be, you map out your projects properly against these 4 requirements here. Then all that's left is making it happen, and there's just 2 critical components of sprint execution, and that's rhythm and accountability. So first up, set your rhythm. That's the rhythm of your sprint meetings with your team. And generally speaking, weekly is best, but for really short sprints you may need to tighten this up a little bit. But you have your weekly meetings. It may be just a 10-minute stand-up to go around the project teams and get an update of where each project is at, and then update the milestones accordingly. And then the most important thing of all, which is accountability. So you must have every project owner being held accountable, making the challenge regularly. Are you on track or are you stuck? Is the finish line achievable? What help do you need to make it happen? So you may choose to have one team member that holds all project owners accountable, or you can break it up with some other method. But don't expect your projects to happen if the accountability is not there. So that's a 3-minute summary of how to use project sprints to drive execution in your business. If you'd like any more information or would just like to chat, feel free to reach out. As always, we'd be glad of your feedback.